Hello and welcome. Welcome to my home and welcome to our sacred space that I prepared for us today. I'm Olivia and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia, here to do your daily pick a card. And I do really appreciate you guys being here. In fact, as I've said before, I do like to pretend like you actually came over, that you knocked on the door, and that I have your favorite beverage waiting for you at my table while I read your cards. Thank you all subscribers, those of you who just popped in, those of you who come back, every now and then, and those of you that come every time I post. All of you are just really wonderful, and I especially like comments and likes. I like dislikes too, so go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you know you're going to like this video already. Now's a good time to do that. If you have never done a tarot pick a card, I want you to know that it's easy to do. Just follow along with the video. And it'll be simple. So you can use these card toppers to choose your card. Now I will say that some people choose all the cards, some people choose 2 cards, some people wait till they're all turned over, some people just leave this video on in the background. And you know what? However you want to do that, it's fine with me. I feel like I had a card that turned over here. Here it is. And I'm just shuffling for the sound of it, because I've already drawn our cards, but let's do a hard shuffle. Please don't make life-altering choices or decisions based on this or any other video pick a card. They are general readings, so you take what you need and leave the rest. Take what resonates with you. Also, I want to include everybody, everyone in this video. Anyone who wants to be here is allowed to be here. And any of you are allowed to leave comments, and they can be constructive criticism, or they can be something that you like about these videos, or something you would like me to change. Either way, I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and have a sip of coffee, and then I will show you the card toppers, and then we'll get started. We do have a thought of the day today. What a lovely start to the day. Now these videos are timeless, so it just means that whenever you find them, it's fine. Whenever you stumble upon or pick a video, depending on however you want to pick it, it's for you, okay? It's the right time for you to find it. This is our Starburst. Next, we have our Om symbol. And next we have our leaf. And our pearl tipped butterfly. I think this is a cat whisker on the table. You probably couldn't even see it. I should have just left it alone. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our thought of the day. And we're doing our thought of the day from, I thought I had it here. I could grab from our Moonology Oracle. Today, we have the full moon in Virgo. And you can see printed on this card, it says you are good enough. However, you are good enough. However, I do have another, this deck comes with a little book, and there's something in there as the interpretation of this card that I liked much better. It's find balance between the cosmic and the mundane. Cosmic meaning heavenly, skyward, outer space. Oh wait, yeah, cosmic, okay. Mundane meaning usual, earthly, terrestrial, or the same old, same old. So for most of us, I feel like finding our balance between the cosmic and the mundane. I think most of us are stuck in mundane day-to-day practices, day-to-day schedules, day-to-day activities that are considered mundane. So most of us are looking to find balance, a little bit more cosmic in our lives, right? While some of us, especially those born under the full moon, especially those named for the moon, this can be a card that says you need a little bit more mundane. You need a little bit more of a schedule. You need a little bit more, just normal day to day. Because maybe your mind is a full cosmos in and of itself. So anyway, I have to have another sip of coffee. I'm a little, I don't know what I am today. Thirsty is what. Okay, so let's go ahead and start looking at the cards and looking under the card toppers. So if you need a little bit more time to decide, go ahead and pause the video. Take all the time that you need, and I'll be here when you get back. Isn't that nice? I think so. Let's see what's under the Starburst. The world. The world provides. The world provides. The world provides everything and anything you could ever need or possibly use, and more. I know the world can sometimes be a cruel place and a difficult place to be. However, this card was drawn right side up, which means the world is your oyster. Let's see if I have anything else to say about the world today. Let's see, we all have access, each of us, to the possibilities of all four elements. She particularly has 2 wands in her hand. What you do with them forms yourself. The 4 elements plus what you do with them equals the 5th element. Yeah, the 5th element, like the great, one of the greatest movies ever made. I love that movie. So the 5th element, the perfect being, your higher self, that is what we're talking about here with the world. You have the potential and you have what you need in order to continue to move forward and make the world what you want it to be. I just saw a really cool, I'll link it in the bio. I saw a really cool inspirational video last night, and it reminds me of this world card. So I'm going to link that inspirational video in the link below in the description box. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and pull over what's under the Om symbol, and let's see what we have. The Ace of Pentacles. Listen up, guys. The Ace of Pentacles is a very exciting card. Very exciting. By itself, it's an offering. It's an offering from Spirit. It can be an offering if you don't want to, well, I'm just going to move on. Basically, you got something coming to you, something good. And when it's Pentacles, it could be cold, hard cash. It could be a check. It could be a raise. It could be a job offer. It could be many things. But all in all, in the end, when it stands here by itself, looking at you that picked it, you need to be keeping your eyes open for opportunities that could lead to money, and keep your eyes open for some money coming your way. So that's an exciting card. I wouldn't see anything wrong, although it doesn't usually mean lottery, but I don't know why it wouldn't. So I don't think it would be wrong to buy a lottery ticket today. Just one. It only takes one to win. Okay. I don't like to I'm not condoning gambling. Sort of, I am. Okay, let's look and see what's under the leaf. Sometimes I just need to stick to the script. The Hanged Man, he looks upside down. But he was actually drawn right side up. And he is upside down. So, he or she, are they? They are upside down. I need to practice that more. Okay, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, for you today, it's a fairly, well, I would consider it a fairly easy card. Some people will not agree. That's okay. For your card today, what this has to do with is stop, you're going the wrong way. Time to take a U-turn. Wait, before you take that U-turn, it's time for a change of direction, but not yet. First, do some meditating. Stand on your head. Take some walks in nature. Or just hang around. Now, I hear the Italians have a word for this. Basically, before something big happens, or before a strong force pulls you forward, or before you move forward, we always have a pause. Even before a big creative burst, right before that, there's always like a quiet, peaceful time. For instance, if you think of a race and everybody's lined up for the race, and the moment before the pop of the gun goes off to start the race, everybody's still waiting. Also, it doesn't even, that's not a, I'm starting to stumble over my words. I think that means I need another sip of coffee. So this is a really cool card. It's just saying, I also think about, like, if you're on a trip, say it's a journey of life, but you're driving in your car, and you realize you're going the wrong way and you have to pull over to check your GPS. It's that kind of quiet. So sometimes it's kind of a boring quiet. Sometimes you don't even you're like, oh, I feel stuck. But just know it's because you're getting ready to change directions. Or at least that is what this card is asking of you. It's saying stop. It's stop. Stop. Take a break. Because you're probably going to need to turn around. Go a different direction. And that is your card today. So let's see what's under the butterfly. La Luna. What an incredible card. Let me put it over here. The Moon. Can you see that okay? I hope so. So one of the first things I notice about the moon is the sun and the moon here together. So the moon is taking the sun's light and shining it down when it's usually dark and illuminating the darkness. The moon card comes with overwhelming feelings. Sometimes they're overwhelming, sometimes they're just a lot. Okay? So not necessarily completely overwhelming, but on a full moon, the moon affects our bodies just like it affects the waters in the ocean. You see it's the tide. The little golden droplets here going from heaven to earth, that's exactly what that is. That's a transition from heaven to earth and back again. So we have the dogs here, and they're kind of warning us against our base selves, what do you call them? Our instincts. Sometimes during the full moon, we become overwhelmed and we do things we wouldn't normally do, because the moon actually does, I've said this, but it does have an influence over our bodies and minds. Our bodies are made of water, mostly, and so here we have the water. If the moon can pull the tides, imagine what she does to each and every one of us. I do know that during storms and full moons, babies are born and babies are made, conceived. Last but not least, I want to point to our put your attention here at the ancient one, the lobster, or basically it's an ancient creature who has seen it all. Witnessing the full moon. So if you have the full moon, just remember today, you may be having a lot of feelings. You may be having overwhelming feelings. The main thing that you need to do, especially when we're having overwhelming feelings, whether it's truly a full moon or not, we need to watch out, because we'll do things and we'll say things that we wouldn't normally do or say otherwise. Okay? But it also can be a good thing, because it does bring to the forefront some of the feelings that we've been having. And there are lots of feels out there, guys. A lot of us have them. So nothing to be ashamed of or concerned with or worried about. Concerned with, fine. And that's this is your reading for the day. It's a very exciting one. I really enjoyed doing it. I hope that you enjoyed it too. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you did. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. And leave a comment. I really appreciate the comments so very much. So thank you for that. And is there anything else? Oh yeah, if you want to book a reading with me, go ahead and check out the links below. There's lots of ways to connect with me, and I'm happy to do so. The easiest and best ways to connect with me are through my website or through Keen. So that's the best way to set an appointment for yourself. If you're looking on my appointments on my website and you want something earlier, get my phone number off the website and call me, and I can fit you in somewhere, okay? Because I know that sometimes there are tarot emergencies. Again, thanks for being here. I will see you next time. I look forward to it. Have a great rest of your day or evening.